How do you just begin to describe a game like that? Because it appeared you were comfortable and you've been beating a lot of teams, and then it starts slipping away, and yet you win it. So how do you feel right now?
I mean, I feel great that we won that game. I mean, that we were able to pull that out at the end and then just really get a good team win. But being up 20 and then a team coming back on us hasn't happened yet this season, so it's definitely something to learn from in future games, that you can't sleep on any team in this conference, even in the second half, late in the second half, no matter how much time's on the clock. You have to play as hard as you can every play.
It is, it is. I mean, I didn't want that kind of a game, you never do, but it was a good game for us. It was a good game for us to go through some of the things that we had to go through tonight. It was a good thing to have that kind of pressure on us when we needed it. It was good to have an overtime game. We haven't had an overtime game this year. So some things happened tonight, and to be able to win that is just a credit to this team, And again, it goes back to Felicia and Amy, but I thought in the overtime, we tried to keep the ball in Amy and Barlow's hands as much as we could. I thought Sophia did a nice job on the glass. Had to go to our bench, obviously, with the two fouling out of starters, but again, we were able to maintain.
And we talked about, you've seen a ton of zone this year. They got after you, and maybe for them that was a wake-up call too a little bit. They are going to see that. How did you feel your team responded to that specifically?
It was, I do think we have been zoned so much, we were a little out of sorts in our man stuff a little bit, and they did get up and really, really pressured us, and I thought that they double teamed some, they switched some, they did some things that we haven't seen a lot, and when you only have one night to prepare and get them ready, you can't put too much in, you can't get them too freaked out, so I thought it was good, and I thought it was good for us, because now we're going to head on the road. We're going to see a lot of different stuff between Portland and Gonzaga. We're going to be in environments that are going to be tough to play in, and I think that this team playing four games in 8 days and coming through with the win today is just shows their character.
Still the main pass. Talk about that whole deal again.
The pass? Oh, I knew that they were coming to number 23, but we were trying to play 24, so she wouldn't drive. So I took it upon myself that I need to get into 23 because I know they wanted to isolate me, and I was guarding her. So as she was coming off of a zipper cut, I just prayed to God that I could anticipate this pass right, and I ran through it and I actually got it, so I thank God for that.